Mairo is suspended. He's replaced by Mevi on the right side of central defence. The game's underway. Zanaco kicking off, playing from left to right. Now they come into this game on the back of 2 defeats in the past week in the Zambian Super League. Not the best preparation, and that's why their coach was sacked. Teasing long ball early doors, easily collected by Dangino. He'll take his time. Always good for a goalkeeper to get an early touch of the ball. First foul of the game, and the first free kick to boot. About to say well held up, but not quite. Copcon dispossessed. Pitch looking pretty good. Teasing ball, and there's a foul. And the ball did hold up in the air. There's a man down. Hopefully he's okay. It's Kola, the guilty party, testing his innocence. On the man down is staying down, and that's a blow. It's Ibrahim, experienced defender for ESAE. Hopefully he'll be able to get back on his feet and run off whatever his injury is. Well, the law says he has to go to the sidelines. Seems to be clutching his left wrist. That's one to follow. Gino repositioning the ball. Well, he was all over his marker there. It was a Zanaco defender, but he got away with it. Once again, the same tactic, route one. The goalkeeper a bit slow to react, but recovered well, did Dangino. Once again, Rodgers Kola is the target. No challenge for the pass again, and they're stretching the goalkeeper, going down both channels early on. Nice pass. This needs to be 2, just about nicked it. That's better. Stretching the play, stretching that midfield of Zanaco. Oh, Richard Bio. He did think that the Zambians were very physical. And we're certainly seeing that early on in this game. Yeah, blatant push, isn't it? That's Lombard. And that was his challenge. And Onyekwinye. Grindy's teasing ball. Goalkeeper doesn't have a left boot to speak of. Took his time putting it onto his right shoe. Oh, he slipped. The crucial time as well. Did Onyekwinye. That's unfortunate. control possession by the Zambian side. That'll be a throw-in to ESAE. Every first touch by this man, Owusu, on the left wing, replacing Manziba. Well, ESAE have come with a 17-man side. So far, they've soaked up the early pressure from Zanaco. There's that route one ball again. This time straight down the middle. Quickly taken through. Oh yes, fortune favours the brave. Teasing ball. Well, everybody was expecting a cross. In the end, the delivery by this man, Amo, was more of a cross shot. Long throw. I'll be pleased with that. Making the hard yards. These muggy conditions means nobody's in a real hurry to take set pieces. This time it goes the way of the hosts. Nicely turned, very smooth. So was that. Owusu. Look at that for a perfect pass. Good long throw. Ball's loose. He's frustrated there is Zulu. Ball came at him very quickly, it has to be said. And again, I do like the long throw. Yeah, ran into trouble there, like running into a brick wall. Always better if the ball's played in front of the man, not behind. Too much on that. Defender in two minds. Dangino. Well, he does have a left boot. Not a bad clearance. Didn't find touch though, which I'm pretty sure was his intention. Did well. Sprang back to his feet after losing his balance. Good first touch, first time pass. He's getting very, very built up in that midfield. Well, referees dismissing the appeal. Well, there was definitely contact there. Onyekwini has gone down. Still down. I think it was Makiese, his direct marker, with the blonde hair. He apologizes, as well he might. Here it is again. That last contact, very hard to tell from that angle. Need a close-up. Well, that's sporting. Yeah, ball getting stuck. That's because of the heavy rainfall we've had so far. So passes need to be firm and well hit. Spot of head tennis. Wild attempt at a clearance there by Akplogon. Linkpon. Good midfield duel, quickly played. Kopkon. No goals after the opening 10 minutes, just as we were 2 weeks ago in Benin. That game was played pretty near the coast, the Gulf of Guinea. Zambia, though, landlocked country, there'll be no refreshing sea breeze here today. That's well played. Nice give and go. And they've won a corner. They'll be pleased with that. Well constructed and well played, especially by this man. Owusu with a long throw. Free header. Goalkeeper had to be alert there. Tangino. Slows things down. Not for the first time this afternoon. Good pass in the end. It was the only pass on. He's boxed there on the sideline. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Loose ball took a deflection. Very comfortable on the ball, Zanaco. But a bit of space here. They do like to stretch the play. That was unfortunate. Nicely weighted pass. Well kept in. I'm convinced it was a corner. But again, well constructed move down the left by Zanaco. Not too many red and black shirts in the penalty area. Zulu with the in-swing up. That's well won. Very well won indeed. That's easy for the goalkeeper, Tangino. Collapses to the floor. He's just buying time for his team. I was expecting SE to defend more deep and look to hit Zanaco on the counter-attack. Not really the case. Nicely played into space. Akplogon. He made his run too soon. That's good defending. Look at that. 3 men to 1. Kopkon. And that was a chance. Half a chance maybe. A good throw in terms of distance, but not accuracy. This match is developing into a game of chess. I really don't think we've had one clear-cut chance so far. Danginu. Now it's Essie's turn to go route one. We've seen that duel before. Macchiesi marshalling his man. Well, that was a very, very hopeful ball indeed. Not even into the 6-yard box, and nobody was there anyway. Cuts inside. Now. Very robust challenge on Copcon. Referee didn't bat an eyelid. Owusu. I didn't get the right angle on that cross. The upshot is that it's delivered possession back to the opposition ESAE. That's what to chase. He gave up pretty much straight away because he knew there was no chance. They love playing that ball behind the defense. That's a foul, come on. Lost control to Mususu. As I say, he's replaced Manziba today. Well, that was more like wrestling than football. Free header and no challenge. Still onside. Now they're defending deeper ESAE. Good effort, best of the match so far. Well hit, powerful and accurate. And he did well, the goalkeeper Danginu. Tracked it, got down quickly. Only one thing on his mind, cuts inside. More danger here. Well, that was Macchiesi. Come up for the attack. Now he has to make his own way back. Promising signs, though, for the new man. Yet another foul. This time on Flakanji. He's okay. Back on his feet. Loose ball again. Well, he was all legs there, but it paid off. It's a great challenge. And an equally good one to win the ball back. Game's coming to life. Maybe it's that chance for Zanaco. Well, played Nevi. Well, he sort of won the ball there on Yakinwi, but there was nobody there to latch onto it. Not surprisingly, the coach is barking out instructions. He hasn't had much time with them. And he took over on Thursday. That's a lovely, lovely feint. Ball gets stuck under his feet. And that's a goal kick. I say it looked like a corner kick to me. But the referee always knows best. Or at least he has the last word. Communication breakdown there between Onyekinwi and Edu on the left. And Owusu wants it back. Crowley's available and gets the ball. Defender in place, good ball in! Another good save by Dangino. Well, there was a chance, certainly on target. Rodgers Kola. Good reactions though by Rodgers Kola. Well, the huffing and puffing are ESAE, but they've yet to create a single clear-cut chance on goal. Unlike Zanaco now, in the space of what, 5 minutes, they've had two pretty good chances, forcing two bright saves by Dangino. Yes, his first touch let him down there. Linked on. But it looks like he's got the decision due to the heavy challenge by Lombard. So free kick to ESAE rather. It's a very long distance out. Look at that. Over 30 meters. Is he really going for goal? He's shaping up for it. It was a dummy. That's better. Decent ball in. Curling away from the goalkeeper. Akplogan doesn't get the decision. And now he has to scuttle back into his left back position. Long ball, can he keep it in? He can, well played. Here comes support. Hit first time, and they got men in the box. Well played by Kola. Another corner kick. Looks lively, does Rodgers Kola. Had that last chance, a half chance if you like. Suleimanu with a left-footed in-swing up. One-handed punched away. Nobody challenging though. Bit unusual. Long throw by Makieze. It comes to nothing. And so halfway into the opening 45 minutes, still no goals here. Well, Zulu had the final chance. Game turning a bit scrappy now. Not the first time he's been involved. On Yakwinwi on the receiving end, I have to say. Yeah, a little nibble there. Dare I say it, they're playing an Italian top, similar to AC Milan's, and that was from the Italian game book. Little niggly challenges which kill the rhythm of a game. Certainly kill the rhythm of a move. Zanaco dominating possession. Nearly 50% more than ESAE. Good first time ball. Moving away from its intended target though. What about the give and go? Elects to play long. Pin ball in the midfield. Yet another ESAE man goes down. Touching the top of his head. I don't think it was a clash of heads, mind. Although his teammate suggests it was. Well, I'd like to get a second look at that. Well, it's right under the nose of the referee. But of course, these things happen in a split second. Very hard to see with the naked eye sometimes. Referee doesn't have the benefit of the slow motion replay. Certainly looks like it hurt though. Link Pon. He'll go off. Richard Bio. Free kick. Snuffed out. Here's a counter-attack. He was 3 against 3 at one point a few seconds ago. Ambitious shot. Not on target. Rather a waste. He's cursing himself there. It's Kapumbu. Went for the glory shot. Saw the back page headlines. Tomorrow's sports paper. Coming up to the half-hour mark. Pace of the game seems to have slowed down considerably. Referee's assistance, making sure the kick is taken from the right spot. Appealed for a foul, and I think they were right, yes. The referee agrees, eventually. Quickly taken by ESAE, maybe too quickly. Recovered well though. Akplogan on the final ball by Onyekunwi. Nicely turned Onyekunwi, what a tackle. Chance-saving tackle. Feels for offside. Shot ricochets off Grady. Good period of pressure here for ESAE. He lost his balance, and that skies over the crossbar. Well, they mustn't let their heads drop here, ESAE. They are having trouble in the final third. It's creating any menacing chances. That's a lucky touch. Can he capitalize on it? Behind his marker, it's a good pullback and a crucial interception. ESAE, chance to counter. Edu. Gives it to Flakanji. Straight away. Pace of the attack has disappeared. Trying to pass their way to the final third. Edu. Yeah, that 1-2. Never really on in my book. Seems to run out of ideas. Well, there's that physical approach that they experienced in the first match. Well, he held that up pretty well. First time ball again, easily dealt with though. Not a bad ball by Bello. There's an overlap here. Still with ESAE, can he go all the way? Good effort and a good save at last. ESAE create a shot on target. Good save by Sabaka. Nicely worked. Linkpon going all the way. And how about that? Another effort on goal. Well, that was the idea. Blazed wide of the goal in the end. Well, maybe those two chances will just pick ESAE up by their bootstraps. Oh, well played, needs a give and go. That was very, very well intercepted and well read. Oh, he went down all by himself there. Well, he gets praise. Not sure he deserves it though. That was blatant gamesmanship by Flakanji. Got to feel a degree of sympathy for Grady. Still plugging away though, Zanaco. As well they might, to the home side after all. Out is the cry. OUT spells out. It'll be a goal kick. Worryingly for ESAE. They have another defender down. Referee calls for medical attention. I think his goalkeeper was pointing out a previous incident. A quick stretch and it seems to be okay. Surely can't be cramped after just, what, 35 minutes of play. Okay, Minyi. To the last 10 minutes of the opening half. That's a tad harsh. Linkpon. Look to be more offended against than offending. Well won. So important to win the first header. Don't let the ball bounce. Bit loose, no need for that. Our first touch needed to be perfect if he was to steal in. Well played, that's a foul. No card. And maybe they should have been. Very cynical, the challenge on Edu. Not saying he would have been clear through. He was in his last third of the pitch after all. But space did open up. And we have a substitution. Off goes Calagradi. Get confirmation of that substitution. ASAP as soon as possible. He played all of the last game, did Kola. Great athleticism, once again, by Anya Kinui. Good ball into space, one-on-one. Excellent recovering tackle. Covering and recovery tackle. That's why he gets the high five from his goalkeeper, Dangino. Roger looks to have come off worse from that challenge, but his team do have a corner kick, another one. Zulu will swing it in with his right boot. Good delivery. Whistle's gone for an infringement. Well spotted, Mr. Referee. Well, the longer the game goes on, the more SC will fancy their chances. To the chances of snatching something from the game. At the very least a point, and who knows, maybe all three. And that would be their first victory of this campaign in the Confederation Cup. As he went through the back of his marker, easy decision for the ref. Marchesi thought about a quick free kick. Thought better of it. Once again, Zanaco winning that first header. Well played, 2 against 4, but he couldn't keep it in. Well, that rather sums up the first half for SC. Zanaco, as I said earlier, very comfortable with the ball at their feet. They like being in possession. Nice burst of speed. Pretty good first touch there. Dispossessed though. That's what I mean by the ball holding up. Pretty sure ordinarily that pass would have found its intended target a lot sooner. Lovely run. Cheeks past two. Maradona-esque. Excellent play. Goodness me. Zulu cut through the ESAE defence like a hot knife through butter. Dangino, look at this. From a very tight angle. Well, in the end, I gave credit to the goalkeeper. It was his defender who helped him out. Mevi. Deep corner. Too deep for the intended target. Good play though. Owusu. Winning this throw-in. Belted clear to nobody in particular. Goalkeeper collects that. And yet another player down for ESAE. Well, I've simply lost count. We've been here before. Referee from Mozambique, Celso Alvaçao, calls on medical attention. And once again, doesn't look as if he's play acting, does it? Get a touch of the magic spray. Akplogan. Those home fans don't seem to be as lively as they were at the start of the game. Akplogan, he wants back on straight away. Well, that will do him. His teammate cleverly shepherding the ball out of play. Two minutes to go till the half-time whistle. It's not counting stoppage time. It could well be a minute or two of that. It's been a very staccato type game. Very much a stop-start rhythm. Very industrious. Well, I can confirm now that the man who came on to replace Kiala is the number 12, Ernest Mbewe. Now that's a midfielder replacing a fellow midfielder. I have to say it's been a hard-fought opening 45 minutes. Showing a lot more perspiration than inspiration. Hopefully that will change in the second half. Owusu looking for a run out. Why doesn't he run? Was his statement. And that type of action won't send Zanaco in happy at half-time. We are now into stoppage time. And a chance for ESAE, a rare chance. Linkpon plays it back. Shaping up for a shot. Here's a bit of space. No, they didn't make a clean contact. Shot by Edu flashing wide, well wide of the mark. Two minutes of additional time at the end of this opening 45 minutes. Will there be a final twist in the tail at the end of the first half? Game could do with it, to be brutally honest. There, Bessie's defender, Mevi, happy to kick the ball out of play. I don't think he needed to. Good ball in, and there's no brilliant save. Giangino. Well, the best chance of the game coming in the final seconds of stoppage time in the first half. Seemed to come out of nothing. Quickly taken throw. Teasing ball in. First time shot. Well, both he and my good self thought that was in. Terrific stop. We very nearly did have a twist in the tail. Well, Giangino, without a doubt, has been ESAE's best performer today. And he's kept his team in the game. Certainly kept them on level terms. And there is the half-time whistle. No goals here. Previously coached the Zambian under-17 team. As the second half gets underway. ESAE. Oh dear. Hope he hasn't fallen badly. No, he's okay. Good news. As I was saying, Zanaco's new coach, Chris Kaunda, was in charge of the Zambian under-17 team and led them to their first ever qualification in the 2015 AFCON competition. So he does have pedigree. Counter-attack for his new side. It's a good one. Direct run all the way through onto his left boot. Easily collected by Giangino. Didn't get a clean purchase on it, which is a pity, both for him and Zanaco. There's a bit of space in midfield now for ESAE to build. And invariably, that's where their play breaks down. Midfield, and the final third, great first touch. Ball got stuck under his feet and then behind them. Terrific speed, good ball in! Oh, what a miss! What a miss! Zulu had the goal at his mercy, and he contrived to put it in the hands of the goalkeeper. What a let-off. In an offside position there. Look at that. Did a shin-up. Ball came up off his shin, off his knee. And the goalkeeper, well, Christmas came early. Corner kick. Well, that beat absolutely everybody. My oh my. Zulu. Two bright interventions, well, two clear interventions at the start of the second half. Man down. Whenever I say that, you virtually know it's going to be an ESAE man. He looks to be okay. Well, for the first time, it's Akplogan. Play goes on. Good powerful header. Putting the ESAE man under pressure. That's the idea. Well, the start of the second half looks altogether livelier than the first half already. Not out of place, says the referee. Yeah, they're being physically muscled off the ball here, our ESAE. It's the first leg all over again. That's a good first touch, mind. More of that from Copcon will be the ESAE message. Zulu again, free. That's a great tackle, superb. Dosu it is, with the challenge. Another in swinger. Tangino knows the form. Free header. A very effective second header. Straight back to Zanaco. Teasing ball in. Well won, ball's loose. Appeals for a corner kick. It's Rodgers Kola. Will the referee hear him? This is the previous incident. Good ball in. Just took his eye off the ball. Score by mistake. Corner taken short. Zulu. It's a decent ball. Nobody on the end of it. Well, he's been the man of the half so far. 3 good chances. None of which he's been able to convert. Well, when they do the highlights reel of this match, it's going to be predominantly all for the Zambian side, Zanaco. Just a 1 on target for the visitors, ESAE from Benin. That so far. A lot of football to be played here yet. Nice cushioned header. Once again, not on the same page there, the ESAE players. Zulu. He's the target. Well, they're competitive in midfield, ESAE. That's what's keeping them in the game. Apart from Zulu's wayward shooting, of course. Well won. Very well won. The counter-attack's on. Need to get behind the defence. But look at that wall of red and black shirts. He's going alone. Slightly half-hearted. And the one constant in this match, of course, is that superb brass band playing in the background. Chance and a goal. Wild, wild shot. Rodgers Kola, I think it was. First time. And that was good enough. 2 good chances in the first half as well. Good run. Can he spot it? Yes, he can. He should keep it in play. Does he have support? Doesn't need it. Direct football. Nobody challenging. Huge, almighty clearance. All the way up the park. They've got numbers up here. Zanaco. There it is! What a goal! Well, they've been waiting all this time. And in the end, it's a substitute. My, oh my. Well, if you're going to break the deadlock, that's the way to do it. Mbewe. Greetings to the Almighty by Sabata and the fans. Well, it was almost like a gift from the gods. Patient build-up. Zulu. Excellent technique. Burst of speed. Pulls the trigger. Wham bam. 1-0. Work the angle. And that is about the goalkeeper Giangino's first mistake of the game. Well, that's more relief than joy from the bench. But the substitution working wonders. Ernest Mbewe, take a bow. He breaks the deadlock. Well, you're never as vulnerable as when you've scored a goal. So Zanaco must concentrate, keep their focus. Lovely skills. Not a second time though. Counter-attack is on. It's the right ball into space. Owusu dispossessed. That was good play by Suleimanu. Kamanga finds a runner. Nicely laid back. Oh, good dummy. Shaping up for a shot. Falls to Zulu. Well, he hesitated. Gets a good ball in second time. Glancing header. But what was needed is a powerful one. Slightly mistimed his jump. Taken short. To their credit, ESAE building their attacks. Or at least trying to. Copcon struggles to get behind his marker. Looks to have switched wings from the first half. Well, desperate measures, the goalkeeper acting as a sweeper. Well, they're rattled here, the visitors. ESAE. They've lost possession. 2 against 1. Can they use it? Burst of speed again. Excellent timing on the tackle. Well, that was crucial. He knew he was in danger. Kept his hands behind his back, did Ibrahim. Very, very good defending indeed. Good first touch. They like in swinging corners to Zanaco. Expect the same here. Taken short. Commentator's curse. Ball's loose. Solid clearance. Yeah, not the best pass. Played his teammate into trouble. And there's congestion. Never really a good idea to play the short pass. Man on the ball always has a clearer overview of what's going on. That's better. So is that. Much better. First time ball. Outnumbered 3-2. Onyekwini. Left on his own. Well, he took a risk there. Got lucky, perhaps. Talking about the defender. Copcon. That's good team play. Simple layoff. Strong run by Zulu. And it was telegraphed. The intention was good by the left winger, Zulu. There's his fellow number 11, Copcon. Releasing Akplogon. Nicely done. Fleet of foot. Good ball in. Flash header. Well, a rare chance on goal. Not on target by Onyekwini. Richard Bio. Yes, you can see the intensity etched upon his face. He knows that if his team are to lose here, that would scupper their chances of advancing to the quarterfinals. They'll be taking place next month. 2 more rounds of group action after today. As it stands, this would put Zanaco on 6 points. Another FC man down. You know the drill now. Medical attention. Another stoppage. He's getting the stretch leg treatment, and once again that suggests cramp. It is very sticky and humid here. 24 degrees. Humidity up in the 70s. Magic spray to the glutes. Don't see that very often. Medical team, literally, lending a helping hand. I tell you, there are no goals in the other game in this group. It's 0-0 between Motema Pembe and Berkan. That game taking place in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Neighbouring country, of course, of Zambia. To the north, west. Free kick from a good distance out. Never going to be direct from there. Easily collected by Danjinu. Both captains are goalkeepers today. Good first touch. Pass on into the middle. Only delayed it, and it wasn't accurate. That's been the story of SC's passing and general football this afternoon. He got lucky. Did he mean it? Unorthodox control with his backside. "20 minutes into the second half. There's still time for ESAE to get back into the game. That's good shielding of the ball. Pretty good delivery too, flashed across the goal mouth. And in the end, took a good clearance by Akplogan. Allowed to turn too easily. Does well. Chance on here. 2-0. There it is. Patience, the name of the game there. And great composure as well. 2-0. And I think that could well be game over. Delight from the goalkeeper and captain, Sabato. Well, I think he fully deserves that as well, does Rodgers Kola. Probably his 4th or 5th chance of the game. But he should pay ultimate respect and thanks to Musa Suleimanu, the number 7. Look at this. Great first touch. Did well to collect the ball though. Very selfless assist and a very tidy finish. Great teamwork. Nothing more to say. Q. Great celebrations. 2-0 Zanaco, and they are cruising. Well, they got a mountain to climb now with ESAE. Yet to score a goal in this competition. Lovely turn, Owusu. And you can see the confidence coursing through the veins now. Oh yes, do you see what I mean? Harlem Globetrotters football there. Marchesi turning on a bit of razzle-dazzle. Good control. Wild shot. Well, he scored after a host of chances, Rodgers Kola. So I'm sure his new coach won't mind him trying his luck from distance there. Good upper body strength. Shot. A rare shot by Copcon. Managed to shake off his marker. Not that time. Well, after looking as if he were unbeatable, Dangino has now conceded twice in the space of what? 10-15 minutes. It's the second time he's tried that. Shouldn't get ahead of himself there, Marchesi. Still plugging away our ESAE. Nice give and go. Danger still there. Yeah, shot blasted over the crossbar. But it was original and innovative by ESAE. The substitution sees Rodgers Kola come on for Chitia Mususu. Had a good game, Mususu. Not spectacular, but he offered a very physical presence up front for Zanaco. And the teasing ball, on a backspin. It's the right ball to play in these conditions. Ball suddenly slows up. Copcon, dispossessed rather easily, you have to say. Simple stuff. Suleimanu. Chance of a shot. Well, he played it blind. Not really cocky, just all that was on. Double substitution. Now, desperate situations need desperate remedies. And all that. ESAE for Bello. Second substitution, taking it a little bit longer. And Sewa coming on for Flakanji. Can they make a difference, those two substitutions? Copcon, he does that a lot. Likes to double back on himself. Superb pass. Look at the control on that. Substitute for Zanaco. Rodgers Kola was the target there. The substitutions are coming thick and fast now. Here is the latest of them for Zanaco. Gili Manziba. Now, he had a very good match in the last match between these two sides. Constant threat on that left-hand side. Here's the score sheet. Never lies. 2-0 Zanaco. Possession now virtually even. But the only stat that matters is the one on the bottom line. Substitution, Rodgers Kola appended. And no doubt about it, desperate challenge by Ibrahim. stuck his left leg out. More in desperation than hope. Suleimanu, the playmaker, hovering. It will be him to take. They're footed. Expect him to curl it in, tempt the goalkeeper out. We're good to go. That's what it was. Have a second bite of the cherry. No, that's a free kick, isn't it? Being manhandled there. No doubt about it. By the substitute, ESAE. Good run. Kept the chance alive. Great first touch. That's a pity. Sewa was free on the left. Fifteen minutes to go. What chances of an ESAE comeback? Well, given they've only had one clear-cut chance on goal, perhaps pretty slim. Here's a chance though, and a very, very poor first touch. That's composure. That's what their coach is talking about. And he said they lack the experience at this level. But as their chances of qualifying seem to slip away, I think what they've got to do is just try and soak up as much as they possibly can from the atmosphere, from the travel, from the general experience of playing in a great continental club competition. Talking the Confederation Cup, of course. Zanaco. They'll fancy their chances now. The change of coach seems to have reaped dividends. One range shot, not bad effort. Now that really was, what, 25 meters out? I didn't think he was going to go through with it, but that's what he did. Link Pon. Nobody charging down. In the end, well collected by Zapata. Zapata did well. Caught it before it bounced. They seem to be coming to life now, ESAE. I think perhaps it's that realization that they've got nothing to lose. They may as well go down fighting. They're about to bring on a third substitute. And the shot on goal. Well, I think that's double their tally from the rest of the match put together. Better late than never, I guess. Good control. You can tell he did his stretching earlier today. So the final substitution sees Famadou Touré come on. And he replaces Kokpon. Yes, that's better. Well tracked. They're even started running the 50-50s here at ESAE. I just wonder if they snatch a consolation goal. Well, who knows? Passing needs to improve though. Tackling's been pretty good. Sewa, the substitute. Overhit the cross. Still with Zanaco though. Good effort. Very good effort. From outside the goal mouth. Took it first time. Kept it low and on target. Forcing the goalkeeper Dangino to spill it. And a good bit of forcing pressure there as well. This time from ESAE. Good take, commanding take by Zapata. What every goalkeeper's defence wants and likes to see. A confident goalkeeper puts you at ease. So far so good for the new coach. His team have only got to hold on for another 10 minutes or so. ESAE gradually coming into the game though. Final ball, so often it's let them down. Here's that playmaker again, Suleimanu. Loves to drive through midfield. Substitute all the way, Suleimanu! There it is, 3-0. Well, it's an unusual goal. And once again, it's that man, Kola. Second goal of the game, third for his team. He's got Roger on his shirt. Don't be confused by that. His full name is Rodgers Kola. Anguish in the defence for ESAE. Started by Suleimanu. Lovely give and go. And you have to say, that is another mistake by Dangino. Great composure by Suleimanu. The goalkeeper committed way too soon. Just watch there. Anticipating a pass, but he was way off his line. Hadn't got his angles right. And in the end, the simplest of tap-ins for Rodgers Kola. A double for him, 3 for Zanaco, and they are cruising. Oh dear. That also reflects the type of game that ESAE have been, I was going to say enjoyed, perhaps is better. Good triangles there though. They are still trying. Give them credit. Well, he should surely be able to relax, maybe even crack a smile. But no, the consummate professional. Speculative shot there by ESAE. Dosu. Not sure Sabata needed to turn it around his post, but taking no chances. His team are 3-0 up. Corner taken short. Well, I've used this phrase a few times already, but that is the best example of ESAE's match so far. Over over-elaborating when there was absolutely no need for it. 3 of them against 1, and they still contrived to mess up what was a perfectly good chance, or at least a good game position, a field position. That's better. But again, there's that pitch I warned you about. Very soggy. The rain stopped just before kickoff, but it had been raining all day up until then. Now they're in party mode and party mood. You get the impression those celebrations are going to continue long into the evening. Well, the 2-goal hero looks to have turned his ankle. Gets a sporting hand up by the goalkeeper and captain for ESAE, Marcel Dangino. Just needs to run it off. Only 5 minutes left. Not factoring in stoppage time. Expect a couple of minutes of that as well. Lovely ball, a lovely idea at any rate. As I was saying, this will move Zanaco up to 6 points, their first win of the campaign. The team from Benin yet to score a goal in this competition. Would be good for their confidence if they were to do that. They do have a point, of course, after holding Zanaco in the previous game, December the 29th. That was on home turf for them, back in Benin. Keeper quick off his line that time, just as well. Apologies for the loss of picture. Could this be number 4? Off the base of the post. Well, it very nearly was. Well, the flag's up. It wouldn't have counted anyway. But still, that's the goal-striking menace that Zanaco have brought to the second half. Rodgers Kola unselfishly setting up his teammate, and boy oh boy, that very nearly came off. Kapumbu, the man with the shot. Here they come again. Now man down, and he looks to be in trouble here. No, I just think it's cramp. But given the referee's reaction, I thought there might have been a more serious injury. Not to say it's not hurting though. Ibrahim, the man who's down. Well, I can tell you, in the other game, Motema Pembe lead Berkane by 1-0 with some 5 minutes left to play. And that changes things considerably if the scoreline stays the same, of course. That will put the team from the Democratic Republic of Congo on 7 points, along with Berkane. Zanaco, they'll move up to 6 points, and that really does set things up nicely for the next round of matches. Excellent control. Doubles back, does Manziba. Well, it's a 3-horse race at the top. We've got 3 minutes of additional time here at the end of our regulation 90. Now Zanaco, after this handsome victory, their next Confederation Cup group game will be against Motema Pembe. It'll be right here, same stadium, national heroes, and it will be against the team who are leading Berkane 1-0. If that scoreline stays the same, only 1 point will separate those two, and both will be coming into the game on the back of a strong victory. The group will be perfectly poised. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Well played. Once again, though, it comes to nothing for ESAE. Linkpon. I can count on, I was going to say one hand, perhaps 2 fingers, a number of times they've managed to get behind the opposition defence of Zanaco. And that really is a tribute and testament to how strong that Zanaco defence has been. A very solid 4-man wall throughout. And their attack, that hasn't been shabby either. Suleimanu. Offside. That's a pity. Great fun, great pleasure watching their playmaker on the ball. Has that rare quality of never looking phased or under pressure, and being able to pick out the perfect pass just when it's needed. Third goal was a good example of that, I thought. Well, at last he shows some emotion. Chris Kaunda. It has been a dream debut for the new coach. Only took over on Thursday, would you believe? That's the first goal. That thunderbolt by Mbewe. Crucial goal. It broke the deadlock. Suleimanu. Unselfish assist for Rodgers Kola. took out the defender. Had to dig the ball from under his feet, but he did it well. Oh, so well. And this the third. Suleimanu, goalkeeper, commits himself way too early. Second goal for Kola. And as I said, the easiest goal that he'll ever score. And good to see Suleimanu taking the praise of his teammates to boot. Well, we've way got past the 3 minutes of stoppage time. Suleimanu happy to play the ball back to his central defenders. And the band played on. And no doubt they'll be playing on well into the evening. And there it is, the final whistle. Zanaco under their new coach, Charles Kanda.